Hello, you alright? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about billionaires, right? Because I've just seen this thing on Facebook. There are other things I want to talk about. Simon Cowell's still on the back burner. Got to do that. A couple of other things that I'm stewing, right? But I go where it all takes me. And we find ourselves on billionaires because somebody on Facebook has just posted the Forbes rich list, right? Which you know is a bag of bollocks because it starts with Elon Musk at the top. We've got Elon Musk, 426.8 billion dollars for one man, right? We've got Jeff Bezos, 234.6 billion. Mark Zuckerberg, 211.3 billion, and two of those people are working with Donald Trump. Do not tell me that Donald Trump is sweetness and like me. As I said on a previous video, Donald Trump is all about money. He always has been about money. That means he can be bought and he will do whatever the highest bidder tells him to do because that's what makes him the most money. You might have noticed. On the other end of the popularity scale as well, little old me, don't even monetize my channel. Had it nearly 18 years now. Never have, never will. Work for free. Like literally, I do this for love, not money, and therefore cannot be bought. But nobody's ever tried anyway. So, but we've got Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Larry Ellison of Oracle. I used to work for a company called Oracle, actually. Oracle Promotions. Hi, Ralph. He won't be watching, bless him. Bernard Arnault and family. Hold on a minute. Bernard, maybe. Weren't he a baddie? When he found out to be a baddie? And underneath that it says LVMH. I don't know what that means. 182.6 billion. Larry Page of Google. Sergey Brin of Google. Google's lucrative. Warren Buffett. Don't know. Is he Hyacinth bucketed it? Is it Buffet? Is it Buffett? Who gives a shit, mate? He's on 144.2 billion. So fuck him. Berkshire Hathaway. Steve Ballmer of Microsoft, and in number 10, Jensen Huang. Semiconductors. Whether that's a business, whether he just makes semiconductor, I don't know. But number 10th on the list, fuck knows what we're doing going into 11 and whatever. But that's 10 billionaires, multi-billionaires, right? I've added it up, just for shits and gigs. $1,954.3 billion. 10 people on the planet. And how many of us are there? Billions. Literally 1,900. Literally, I ain't saying these people don't deserve to be wealthier than everybody else. Do you know what I mean? What I'm saying is they don't need $426 billion. Nobody needs that money. Nobody. Now, the majority of people on the planet own zero. Most people are in debt. Most people don't actually have any spare income. Now, I've I do like to go on about this. I have been going on about this years, but it is interesting to weigh it up. 1 million seconds is 12 days. 1 billion seconds is 31 years. That's the difference between 1 billion and 1 million. This is monopoly money these people have. It's just fucking pointless, useless fucking numbers. And literally, don't even tell me that Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg ain't after world domination, mate. Literally, Dr. Evil fucking shit. These people ain't good fucking... You don't get there by being a good person. By not shit. You have to shit on other people. You have to climb over bodies to get to the top. Now, in seconds, right, most people have 0. Like, if you're really well-to-do, you've got an hour. Not well-to-do, but if you're just regularly, comfortably off, you have no debts, maybe you've got an hour's worth of seconds, actually. Shall we look and see how much that is? Seriously. 1,000,000 seconds. Let's do 1,000 seconds. Like, literally, totally. 1,000 seconds a minute. Calculate me. 1,000 seconds. Seconds to days. That's less than a day. So yeah, most of us, right? So it's 0.01, 0.011, 574. So like most people, I'd say, you know, like have a grand in the bank. I don't know most people, right? Poor people, right? I'm coming from the poor people's perspective. To have £1,000 in your bank, pretty fucking unheard of for most people. You know what I mean? I'd say unless you live in Africa, in which case, fuck it, you don't even have money. But get scammed by a lot of them. So that's less than a day. 1,000, right? Let's try 10,000. That is lottery win money. 0.11 days. Yeah, so 0.1 of a day. And literally, Elon Musk has got 35 years times 495. Now tell me, in what fucking in whose logic that makes it? Well, obviously him. Also, need to point out, nowhere on that list are any of the banking families. Don't even tell me that Elon Musk is the richest man on the planet, because we all know he ain't. Those people pay for anonymity. They ain't going to get on lists. They ain't going to let you know who they fucking are, mate. They just control everything. So let's come back to Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg working with Trump. And Trump, like, apparently he's come out guns a blazing. I'm not following it on purpose. Don't want to get angry. No, it's all a pantomime. The people who actually run America, the people who actually are the people who Trump is the mouthpiece for, and Biden was the mouthpiece. Don't even tell me for a fucking minute that Joe Biden, like, nobody even gave him the fucking nuclear codes, mate. I'm surprised. I would be surprised if he put his own milk on his cornflakes. The bloke is so near to death, so senile, and the world just went, of course, oh, go on, Biden, Trump, Kamala. None of these people could run a fucking piss up in a brewery. They're there, and literally, if Kamala Harris had have got in, she'd be having to do exactly what Trump's doing now. That's why they needed Trump back in. But everybody wanted Kamala Harris to win. Well, English, do not care, right? Didn't really follow it. The only, real thing I notice about Trump running is when he got shot in the ear. Remarkable recovery he had from that fucker, don't you think? And literally, that, in my personal opinion, and it's my personal opinion. Oh, forgot to put my disclaimers at the front. These are just my thoughts and opinions. I work with nobody else. I work on behalf of nobody else. I speak on behalf of nobody else, and also I swear. And also I tangent, but what can you do? Not professional. That's my bag. That's kind of my bag. I am the direct opposition of my direct opposition. Do not do it the way that I'm told to do. should be done, because human experiment right here. Yeah, so I don't think that Trump would have got in had he not had that assassination attempt. One young man, poor fucker, like, if he really did get killed, poor fucker, like, put his life on the line for a fucking lost cause, for a pantomime. They let a young boy with a fucking ladder. They made sure that there were no, you know how they do this? You know how, like with Liam Payne, oh no, the cameras stopped working an hour before it happened. When they try to cover something up, it's like, no, we couldn't see it, mate. Couldn't, like, what the fuck? I don't know what you're on about. Like, bollocks, utter fucking bollocks. And people fall for it because we're bred from the age of 4 to believe the bastards, no matter how much shit they're spouting. But this guy, and literally, it's like Trump's like, oh, if he hadn't have turned his head, Trump went, buff, blood, little bit of blood. Next day, oh, huge, and everybody's wearing their little, and buff, like, show me the scar. I need to look for the scar, actually, because apparently it shot a bit of his ear off, so that will still be missing. I've not looked, but I want to go look. And that changed the tides. And it's like literally one lad in a ladder, massive ladder, that loads of people had reported, but bugger me, the fuckers with the guns didn't have that bit surveilled. And when people were telling them, it's like, miscommunicate, oh, bugger me. And then it's like, allegedly chuck a shot and boom, dead. And that's the end of that. And then Trump gets elected because everybody's like, he's such a hero. Oh my God, he survived. Well, he definitely deserves to be president now. And it's like, yes, he's president, but he don't run the fucking country. Biden didn't run the country. George W. Bush, reading books upside down, looking through binoculars with a fucking lens cap on. It's all been pantomime for fucking ever. It is literally a floor show. And the world's wealth, we have got, like the American healthcare system, for example. You've got people who can't afford healthcare, while a guy prancing around, built like a 1950s fridge, like literally one of the least sexually appealing men on the planet, with one of the most fucking offspring output, is like, literally, it's, me. Like, we're going to be driving around in Teslas, like with Total Recall the other video. It's like, he took the blueprint for Tesla from fucking futuristic films. And he now is part of a team, an arrogant, self-centered, megalomaniac, greedy to the nth degree motherfucker has got his fucking hands in a group that has the nuclear codes. We gone to shit. Do you know what I mean? But it's the bastards that fucking pay them. It's the bastards that put them there, that allow them to take their heat off them. The trillionaires, the people that we are bred from the age of 4 to not notice even exist. The people who actually run the world, the bankers, the Freemasons, the Masonic fucktards who stole the secrets that were left for every man, woman and child on this planet to coexist. Them bastards. Ugh. Right, I'm just here to try and make it make sense, and I ain't even making it make sense to myself. But there is a different way to do this, and it is way more simple than we think. I'll come back to that. But on another note, just put this on the end, because nobody really watches the end of a video, so fuck it, let's chit chat. I do think I have a billionaire mentality, right? I don't do numbers. I take nothing for myself above other people, right? I have £1,000 in the bank, right? And I don't go for money, don't want it. Oh, well, obviously, if I got some, that'd be fantastic, but I can't be bought, right? But, however, in Facebook gaming, I have a billionaire mentality. I am a fucker. I play this one game called Tile Island, right? That's the game that I play the most at the minute. When I get into bed, like, right, I'll do my daily quest, like, it's like, can you pass every day without, like, and all this, like, and then I end up playing it for a bit. And literally, I just sit there and watch my numbers go up. I have 60,000 coins at the minute. Last time I remember really thinking, oh my God, I've got this much, is when I was at 43. That was a couple of months ago, right? And you use this for cheating. You use these coins for power-ups and whatever to help you get through the levels. And I literally I will lose. I will wait until I've got an hour's worth of free. So you don't lose a life when you lose, you just keep going. And I'll sit there playing the same level over and over and over again, so I don't have to spend any amount for it. I've also got hundreds of power-ups. I just like to watch the numbers go up. Fucking don't get it. Like it does, because it's so opposite of how I am with real money. But in this fantasy land, I just hoard it. I do not spend it. Now, if there was a case with, like I could give it to other people, I'd probably not have all that. But because it's me and I'm playing against me, and it's, do I give up and pay for this, or do I keep fighting and doing it, and then I'll get some more money from that? I'll just lose and lose and lose and lose and lose and lose and just spend hours of my fucking day. The only things that I have that money can't buy is the minutes in my day. It's the only commodity that any of us truly own to spend, is the 24 hours in a day. And Elon Musk is worth exactly the same as I am in that regard. He doesn't have an extra hour in the day. He just has 24 hours, 7 days a week. Nothing different between us in the actual commodity we have to spend. However he chooses to spend is up to him. I waste a lot of mine because I just sit and there are very few minutes. There's no days, absolutely not one single day of my life do I not try and fathom ways to overthrow the patriarchy. Because until we get rid of this inherent greed, this patriarchal mentality of you will do what I say for me. Like the difference between the matriarchy and the patriarchy is the difference between light and dark. It's the difference between love and money. It's like, I am doing this for you. The patriarchy does shit to me for them. I am helping. I am putting myself down and putting myself in harm's way to help other people. The exact opposite of the way that the world is currently run. And I will spend the rest of my life trying to make sense as to why that is a better way to be, and encouraging other people to think for themselves, not just think the same way that I do. Think for themselves and go, hold on a minute, is this really the only way that the world can be run? Is there not something better? Is my life not worth something more than I currently fucking do with it? Getting up, going out, doing a day's work, coming home, shitting bricks about fucking paying bills and fucking keeping people happy, and then going to fucking bed and waking up like, fucking hell, here we go again, and doing the same thing on repeat for your entire life. That isn't what we were designed to do. And the bastards that stole the fucking secrets in the get-go, when they were left with them, know this. And they fuck us all over so that they can have that life that was designed for us all. There is a better way to be, and I will fucking never stop him trying to make it make sense. Deep breaths, go and have a fag and a coffee, Kerry-Ann. Thank you for being here. If you've made it to the end, I owe you a bevy. Yes, out of my own pocket. And if you want me to make you a badge for being a subscriber, let me know, and I'll do that out of my own pocket as well, and post it out of my own pocket. I've done it for 2 people. I don't mind. Do you know what I mean? Literally, there is a better way to be. Yeah, so, baby. If you've not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I am this year wanting to get to 1,000, and then I'm happy to plateau at that. You know, like, I don't want to be the one that's responsible for all of this, but if I can help make it make sense to, you know, planting seeds and shit, that's all we need to do at this point, is plant the seeds, discuss with each other. Do you know what I mean? I don't want a massive following. I'm quite happy with it. I'll be boss when I get to 1,000, mate, because then it's like, yay, nice round number. Although I missed 888. I went to bed with 887 subscribers the other night, and I'm like, yes, I'm going to get to 888. I was absolutely pissing myself with joy. Got up the next morning and I had 891, and I'm like, bugger, I missed it. I wanted to stick that on Facebook. But what can you do? It's like, thank you to everybody that subscribed to me. And thank you for everybody who leaves me a comment as well. You know, like, if I had like 3,000 comments on shit, I won't be able to keep up with them so much. As it is, I've got a nice little niche market, me and my mates, and we're all like here and we can talk about shit. So please leave a comment if you want to give it a like. If any of my videos are like, that apparently does something. I don't know what, but yeah, as long as you're here, that's what matters. And as long as you're listening, and yeah, all of that sexy stuff. Anyway, thank you for coming. Please come back, and never forget that I love you all. Bye.